My thing with Diddy is, why is he trying to get in contact with witnesses? He gotta know they recorded in calls, right?
My man, in order to you to think that you could get away with doing any kind of witness tampering in prison, you got to probably be one of the smartest, dumbest person because they tape everything, bruh. Don't you know when he was using those other people's cards and they phone cards and everything like that, and they hear it, that person was like that. Hold up. That's supposed to be inmate 076. And Puff inmate number is 0666. Why is 0666 coming over on 0607? Why is Puff stuff coming over on his card? Hold up. Did he just say, take that, take that? Do I hear, bad boy, come out and play? They know his voice. And now for him to be giving people instructions to do things, like I say, he got to be one of the smartest dumb MFs we know. So if they got him on there telling people to get in touch with people or tell people to stop, because evidently you got to realize this. We may not be doing this pretty soon. We may not be even talking about Puff. None of these YouTubers. Because of what? They trying to get a gag order on social media. They trying to get a gag order on social media. That nobody should be discussing these cases or his case or anything about him. And that's crazy. I know the judge is not trying to stop people's freedom of speech, their constitutional right. How dare his lawyers with that bull crap? They're trying to get a gag order on social media. Anyone speaking on him. That's why, did you hear about that they had private investigators going to content creators? A few content creators and...
In a shocking turn of events, music mogul Sean Diddy Combs finds himself in the midst of a terrifying ordeal. The music industry icon, known for his charismatic and fearless persona, is now facing a nightmare scenario behind bars. The news of Diddy's assault in prison has sent shockwaves through his fanbase and the entertainment world, leaving many to wonder how such a thing could happen to someone of his stature.
About, did somebody give you money to do any kind of content regarding his cases or whatever like that? They got people that they hired to go out there and then told them that if you stop, we'll pay you. Mighty, they might, they might be coming to the Art of Dialogue, Mighty. They might be coming to y'all, man. You gonna take that hush money, huh?
Nah, man, nah, I'm good, man. But I am hearing that Diddy in good spirits.
Wow. I didn't hear none of that, man. All I know is that, the guards are being closely monitored. Because it was said that he was on a cell phone. And I don't think you could have a cell phone in the Brooklyn House of Detention. The Brooklyn or the Manhattan House of Detention. I don't think you could have a cell phone. And I heard that he had a cell phone. He made some calls to some people. So they're going to watch the guards closely, because if you remember with the Epstein case, and check this out, those two guards that were supposed to be brought up on charges because they falsified records, you ain't heard nothing else about them. They retired in Florida, probably with millions of dollars. You ain't heard nothing else about those cases, bro. See, I believe if he gets out, and enough people feel like him being a danger. Because what happens is right now, the federal government is playing a game with him. They playing a game with him because they want him probably to be a witness or to turn over some evidence on some other people that they would like to have behind bars too. And you got to realize this. For him to do that, and if he does that, his life is more in danger outside of jail than it is in. Because they can't do the same, they can't do the same Epstein move again. They can't do the same Epstein. You know, my friend told me that they put up so many.
Reports have surfaced that Diddy, whose influence extends beyond music into fashion and entrepreneurship, was brutally attacked within the confines of his prison cell. The incident has sparked widespread concern, as the once powerful figure now battles fears for his life in an environment that has proven to be hostile and unforgiving.
That life outside prison could pose even greater dangers for the music mogul.
How you feel about the footage that went viral of Diddy water rafting in Wyoming? You know, when that went viral, man, that had a whole lot of people mad.
No, nobody should be mad. He should enjoy himself, brother, before he go to jail. Because he might not see those white water rafting again. He might not see none of this stuff. And people might think that, you know, I'll be happy to see that. I don't really care. I really, yo, bro, I really don't care. But he should enjoy himself before he gets his just dessert. To be wherever those people gonna put him at, once they prove their case.
So when you see those videos of him having fun, you don't feel a type of way?
Nah, I just see I see him one day that I know for a fact he'll be behind bars. So it don't matter what he do now. Work out, you know, get your muscle game, get your knuckle game up. You understand? Do what you gotta do, because behind those bars is a whole different life. It's a whole different thing.
Damn, you telling him to get his knuckle game up?
Yeah. To beat off the guys that he don't want him to beat on him. No Diddy. Listen here, man. When people know they about to go away, they gonna enjoy life the best they can. All the things that was on their bucket list, all the things that they know that they wanted to do, but may not have time to do it when they get out, or they might be too old when they get out, they go ahead and do them. So he's supposed to go out and have. Don't think he don't know. You pay those lawyers to know. Those lawyers know what he's gonna beat, and those lawyers know what he ain't gonna beat. So when you look at it, they already told him, yo, we might could beat this, but you're gonna do time on this. We might could beat that right there, and you're gonna do a little time for that. You max it up together, let's see what we can get you. Let's see, can we get you 10, 15.
Sources close to the situation reveal that the attack on Diddy occurred during what should have been a routine moment inside the facility. The assault, sudden and violent, caught not only Diddy but also the prison staff off guard, highlighting serious security lapses within the institution.
You know, Cassie, her lawyer came out, man. She was mad too, man. Like when that video came out of him water rafting, yeah, man, she was heated about that, man. She came out with a statement.
Well, I think that this being in the men's shower in the prison system, the shower probably ain't as hard as that white water rafting is, but it'll be a lot of hard things in there that'll remind him of what he was doing on the outside. Bruh, dude has a right until he's been proven guilty to enjoy his life. You understand? Cassie got her 30 million, you know what I'm saying? Go enjoy your life, but it could never pay enough for what she probably went through, or somebody putting their hands on them that they was doing and drugging them up and changing who they was. You understand? That happens in life. I've seen it in a lot of different cases. You understand? Girls will get with a certain guys and they drug them out. They put them out. You know, now she has still a chance to try to get some normalcy in her life and get those nightmares away. You understand? But this dude doing all that stuff like that, that just goes to show me that he knows he's going away, bro. That's all. Never seen him on a bike before then. You never seen him on a boat riding a whitewater rafting before then. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't doing none of that stuff until recently that we know of. He might be jumping out of parachute, jumping out of
Eyewitnesses describe the assault as swift and brutal, leaving Diddy physically and emotionally shaken. The vulnerability of the music mogul in such a dire setting paints a grim picture of the realities faced by high-profile inmates, regardless of their fame and fortune outside the prison walls.
He the reason I'm alive right now. You feel me? Like, he don't really care about money like that. Like, he don't really care about a lot of different. As long as he got his jewelry, he got his cup, he got his gun, and we doing our thing, he cool.
Yeah, that's all you need in life.
So, you know, whenever I know I got a situation coming up and, you know, the risk of dying is high, dude got gonna make sure he there. That's what he like to do. Right. But anywhere I take my boy, I have to give him certain guidelines. On this particular day, I say, bro, I don't know what we're gonna see in here, but we get $2,500 apiece to keep these two models right here safe at this event. Don't get out of my eyesight. He said, Gordo, that's my nickname, Gordo. I said, Gordo, I love you, but I gotta go to the bathroom. I said, okay, bro, the bathroom over there, I think. So I'm over here dealing with them. Join up, and it's out, and he pointed it at somebody. He said, hey man, everybody get on the ground. So now here I go, I gotta say, y'all stay right there. I come over here, 5 dudes in the bathroom, everybody passes their ankles. One dude didn't even have no pants on at all, he even had no socks on. He getting extra crazy. I'm looking like, damn. Shout out Big Duga.
Shout out Big Duga.
Yeah.
Shout out Big Duga. Damn.
That's the thing, bro. Like, bro, these, bro.
So, let's do it like this. Let me ask you.
Niggas would get mad at me. I wouldn't plug them with celebrities. And I say, look, bro, you don't know what you asking for. And when I see certain guys, I say, yeah, you definitely getting your cake stood. Because you too thirsty to go be up here. 5 in the morning? You want to be in the studio with all dudes? Everybody on ecstasy and cocaine? They sipping liquor? There's no females here? You the females, my boy.
Shit.
You the female. Oh no.
Now, Chris Columbus had a story that he told where he was laying down with his wife and he got a phone call from Diddy like at 2 in the morning saying, I'm at the hotel. And he's like, yeah, well, who there? Like, pull up.
As news of the assault spreads, an outpouring of support from fans and fellow celebrities floods social media. The entertainment community rallies around Diddy, voicing their concerns and demanding immediate action to ensure his safety and protection from further harm.
Saw something that directly challenged his moral code. According to multiple sources, Denzel confronted Diddy in front of everyone shouting, "You don't respect anyone?" His anger was palpable, a far cry from the cool, calm demeanor he was known for. Whatever he witnessed at that party had shaken him to his core. After the confrontation, Denzel stormed out, leaving with his wife Pauletta and refusing to look back. But what exactly did Denzel witness that night? Was it just the over-the-top atmosphere that rubbed him the wrong way? Or was there something more sinister at play? Could it have been tied to the very behaviors that would later emerge as part of Diddy's ongoing legal battles? Some insiders believe Denzel may have seen firsthand the manipulation and coercion that have now become the subject of federal investigations. Whatever it was, It was enough to make Denzel, a man known for his integrity, publicly lose his temper. This wasn't just an argument about egos or a clash of personalities. Those who were there claim that Denzel's outburst may have been a sign of something far darker brewing under the surface, something that would only come to light years later. As Diddy's legal troubles mounted in recent years, rumors began to circulate about Denzel's role in the unfolding drama. Some speculated that Denzel had captured footage from that infamous night footage that could potentially bring down one of Hollywood's most powerful figures. Did Denzel really hand over evidence to the authorities, or is it all just speculation? To be clear, there's no concrete proof that any footage exists, and no credible sources have confirmed it, but the rumors persist largely because of who Denzel is, a man known for his principles and unwillingness to stand by in the face of wrongdoing. While no tapes or videos have surfaced, the mere possibility that Denzel might hold the key to unraveling Diddy's empire has kept people guessing. Whether the footage exists or not, one thing is clear: Denzel's actions.
Prison authorities have launched an investigation into the incident, but details remain scarce. The lack of transparency has only fueled speculation and worry among Diddy supporters, who are desperate for answers and assurance that justice will be served.
Put a bounty on you?
Yeah, that's been a recurring theme. Got one right now too, motherfucker.
Damn. Nigga, what's the going rate right now?
Well, I'll send you a video.
Damn, okay. Shit.
In this situation, they have 50 on me.
Oh, shit.
I'm like, damn.
50 ball. Yeah, damn. That's a nigga. What?
They have 50 on me. They have 50 on me, bro.
And if you don't mind, while you put that up, can you speak on why? I mean, I know you about to send it, but for what reason? Is it something you said, something you done, a female you protected? Maybe it went too far.
Right. So like I referenced earlier, like my main business model is protecting females who got the proper resources. So these guys had hold on, you can see some strippers or something, bro. Trying to get interested. Oh, okay, there we go. Boom, boom, boom. All right, Joker, coming to you right now.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah, so this is what you did to the young man.
Yeah. So that's when I had 50 on me. Yeah, I had to shoot through the door. And like the dude who said call 911, he got hit in the neck, hit an artery, shot blood all through the ceiling on the porch, everywhere. Oh, let me get it right, my bad.
Insiders speculate that Diddy's high-profile status may have made him a target within the prison. The complexities of navigating prison dynamics as a celebrity add another layer of danger to an already perilous environment, where jealousy and power struggles often lead to violence.
Huge names involved in the mix.
Oh, I agree. That don't matter. We get enough of them.
Will he make it out alive, Jack?
There's a young woman by the name of Andrea right now doing interviews, suggesting that she was tipped off by someone within inside the feds who said they saw her on some of the evidence seized. They said she was sedated, and they said she was being essayed by multiple men at the same time, which we know is called a train. And she tried to elude that allegedly our 47th president-elect was involved somehow. Do I know if that's true or not? I do not know. But I tell you what I do know.
Jack, it's you almost was like almost. I don't know how you know this stuff, but you be knowing the future. You just like know everything. Where does this Diddy trial go? Like, what happens? Can you tell us what you
It's a
think is gonna?
Rico. Endorsed Kamala Harris have now become clear enemies of the Trump administration. Ain't nobody getting no pardon. Diddy about to get some company. And with Trump's new agenda to shut down government funded trans, now that he's shutting all that down and reinstilling, going back to just the recognition of two genders, a lot of the people that was endorsing Kamala are going to have a problem with that.
Diddy's legal team is not sitting idle. They are actively seeking to secure his safety, pushing for increased security measures and a thorough investigation into the circumstances that allowed such an assault to occur. Their efforts reflect the gravity of the situation and the urgent need to protect their client.
Do you feel like the federal government has a strong case when it comes to the criminal matter of what's going on outside of the...
Definitely afraid to even walk into a federal courthouse.
Yes. Big boys.
Jurors are afraid. Everybody's in awe. So that's advantage federal government, right? The evidence and the public perception that they currently have is strong as well. And I'm going to go ahead and correct myself. Cassie was beaten because I got.
There was Cassandra. I don't know what you called her. What'd you say last?
I'm not saying.
I'm
not saying that again. I'm not saying that again. So to the 2 or 3 people who corrected me on the name, I left it alone. I apologize.
Hey, picky boy.
Hey, you know what? But you know what? Call me out. Yeah. If you see something and I see it, if I'm wrong, if I see it, I'll chime in. Or if I feel like I'm not wrong, I'll chime in and explain why I said what I said. So I have no problem communicating with your viewers. I don't want to know about the metaphysical part of it, but no, I mean that much of anything. Quite honestly, if it could be used to make a bomb, chances are you're not supposed to have that.
It's easy defense. Hey, we like having oil parties, bathtubs full of oil, and slip and sliding.
Is it a fix?
To me, that's an easy.
Is it easy fix?
Yeah, I mean,
don't say
move
that.
on to the next question.
Don't say that. Don't say
no,
that.
It's like we literally have baby oil wrestling nights.
You know why you don't want
to
say?
Is that illegal?
It's illegal in the context of how Sean Combs uses it. So you don't want to say that.
Okay.
So don't, if Sean Combs, if you see this, Joker should not be your attorney.
Yeah. That's why I did not pass the bar.
Because statements like that are going to get you sent straight. They're going to be like, you don't even need a jury. Just listen. This is your cell right here. This is your cell. You don't want to say that.
But he has to explain that. His lawyer has to explain it.
Well, and watch this.
This shocking development raises broader questions about the safety of high-profile inmates. It sheds light on the potential dangers that individuals like Diddy face when they are stripped of their usual protections and placed in a setting where their notoriety can work against them.
To be relevant, even at the expense of others' reputations and livelihoods. And that's just not fair. You can really damage someone financially. You can even drive them to suicide because the world is an evil place now. So I feel like if you do something like that, I feel like harsh consequences should take place. I really believe that.
Lab, let me get your thoughts on that, because I know we've even had conversations when you've been in studio where, people are on your social media saying things and, they see one thing and they run with it. What are your thoughts? Do you think there needs to be a real penalty for people that spread misinformation?
100%, especially when you say and spread things that potentially could damage people's brand. Because the thing about the internet is, once it's out there, it's out there. And there's no way of pulling it back now. You know, back in the days, a newspaper could retract the story and you never saw or heard that story again. But once somebody posts something on the internet, y'all know, like we know people screenshot it, other people repost it. And so it will live on forever. And then like some Steve said, like the mental piece of it. Justin Bieber had a whole mental breakdown.
Several.
About how the industry was treating him and all this stuff right here. Can you? Clicks and the views, and they don't care about the fallout and the ramifications for this. So I think, hell yeah, there should be stiff penalties. Like if this tape is released and they can prove who released this tape, they need to go to jail. If and Justin Bieber does something to himself, I think they need to go to jail for that.
Held accountable. You know, and I want to add this too, Symphony. I also found out that when they found that baby oil and stuff, I think Smart Ass University shirt was found as well. I just wanted to put that out there.
Lab, let me ask you this, because Lab, like I said, we've had those conversations in studio where, and what I really love and appreciate, like you always do your research. Every time we talk about a topic, you're like, hey, that's cool, that's an opinion, that's something that you heard from another celebrity or another source, but it's not credit, and you're always going to find that source. I think information like this can be so detrimental to our community, right? Because
Diddy's family and friends are understandably distraught. Their calls for immediate action echo the sentiments of his fans, who fear for his well-being. The emotional toll on his loved ones is evident as they navigate the uncertainty surrounding his safety and future.
I'm a lawyer here in Houston. I'm licensed in Texas and in New York. As many of you know, our law firm has been at the forefront of some of the most important litigation in the United States. We like the tough cases. We thrive in the complicated cases. Conduct we will describe today occurred over more than 20 years. And we're going to follow this evidence wherever it takes us. We will find the silent accomplices. We will expose the enablers who enabled this conduct behind closed doors. We will pursue this matter, no matter who the evidence.
Can you imagine how many other famous people and big executives are probably involved in this?
These brave victims who have stepped forward deserve nothing less. The biggest secret in the entertainment industry that really wasn't a secret at all has finally been revealed. The wall of silence has now been broken and victims are coming forward. Our team has had at this point more than 3,285 individuals contact us, people claiming to have been victimized by Sean Combs. We now represent 120 individuals who intend to bring civil claims in civil court against Sean Diddy Combs.
So they said they vetted. That's what cut out right there, but they were vetted. 120 people.
Claims against many other individuals and entities that we will name as defendants as we file these individual cases. We also intend to make these individuals available to the authorities, specifically to the FBI. And you should also know a few of them have already been spoken to by the FBI. That being said, as stated, we are vetting every call that we receive. We have had to turn away some. For each, we ask for corroboration. For each, we ask for the identity of witnesses. We also have collected pictures, videos, texts. We check venues. We check dates. We want to corroborate that the claims being made have legitimacy and merit. We have on staff now a former detective from the Major Offenders Unit of Houston Police Department who is helping us vet each claim. We're using our common sense. We're being stringent because, as I said, these are not easy cases. They're very tough. The process is hard, and in some cases, the process is very lengthy. These cases are hard to prove. Many times, it's the victim's word against the alleged perpetrator. Each of these victims will no doubt be publicly attacked by the alleged perpetrators, and in some cases, the general public. The feckless and cowardly keyboard warriors love to attack. We know what we're up against.
Wait, is there anyone in support of Diddy? Is that a thing? Does Diddy actually have diehard fans that aren't like shitting on him right now? I've literally never.
Have been retained by 120 individuals at this point to pursue cases in civil court against Sean Diddy Combs. It is evenly divided between males and females. There are 60 males and 60 females who have joined us to pursue these claims as plaintiffs. In this group, 62% identify as African American, 30% are white, and the remainder are Hispanic or Asian. The victims are from more than 25 states. The majority are from California, New York, victims when the conduct occurred. It's shocking. Our youngest victim at the time of the occurrence was 9 years old. We have an individual who was 14 years old. We have one who was 15. 25 of the 120 individuals who are plaintiffs in these cases were minors at the time of the acts complained of.
This guy is a...
So, what happens next for Sean Diddy Combs? Will the court decide to grant him bail, despite the risks outlined by prosecutors and the warnings of his former bodyguard, or will he remain behind bars, facing the uncertainty of a trial that could redefine his legacy? Only time will tell, but one thing is certain, the stakes couldn't be higher.
Shout out to you for being alive still and not being afraid to talk. You gave me the strength to talk, because when I first got the strength to put my story out there, everybody was like, you can't say nothing. You gonna mess up your lawsuit. You gonna do this, you gonna do that. And I'm saying, well, I'm filing my lawsuit for justice. Like, it is about the money, so I can, set my son up and I can get into counseling and, do all the things I need to do because I can't work a job. I want to be financially straight. But besides all that, I want to work with Jaguar, right? I want to go around and speak at people, victims of, different things. I want to tell Jaguar, like in face-to-face, I get the opportunity. And man, thank you for speaking on me. That was funny, that comment you made about the pardon and all that. Like, I put it out there on purpose so he can't do that. That was the strategy of mine, because I talk about it now. If he try to do it, it's gonna look a certain way. So when you said that, like, he ain't going down with the dead, I'm like, yeah, see, my strategy is working.
Do you think Justin Bieber will eventually speak out about what happened? Because he looks
traumatized. He has to. He has. He's a father now. You think he would take his kid over there? Even Usher said he wouldn't take his kid over there. So why you take Justin over there? Why? What did he promise you? What extra did he promise you for you to take that boy over there at the time, knowing what he was going to do to him? What did he promise you? And then did you receive it? Because you sold your soul when you did that. I don't know if you can get it back, Usher. What's that song you got out? Shit. Your confessions and burn. You gonna let it burn, all right.
A lot of people are
God didn't like that. God did not like that from Usher, to take Justin over there. Because now it's nothing that Justin can ever do to get his innocence back in that way. He stole so much from him when he took him over there, knowing what was going to happen to him. He wrong for that. Hey, Justin, I want to work with you, though. If we can meet up. Like, I understand your pain. And my homegirl trying to get in contact with you because she was there with you in the room. So you want to talk to her, she got you.
A lot of people are asking about the baby oil, if something was
It's
put in
not
it.
baby oil, y'all. That's liquid ketamine, horse relaxer, muscle relaxer. It's topical. You can rub it on you or you can ingest it. And all of a sudden you become a zombie. Like, your eyes are open, you're talking, but you're not there. The demons have jumped into your body and you're like a robot and they're just controlling you. He can tell you to go kill somebody and you do it. If you're a heterosexual straight.
11. The public remains on edge, eagerly awaiting updates on Diddy's condition and the progress of the investigation. The lack of information has only heightened anxiety, as supporters hope for positive news amidst the ongoing turmoil.
My thing with Diddy is, why is he trying to get in contact with witnesses? He gotta know they recorded in calls, right?
My man, in order to you to think that you could get away with doing any kind of witness tampering in prison, you got to probably be one of the smartest, dumbest person, because they tape everything, bruh. Don't you know when he was using those other people cards and they phone cards and everything like that, and they hear it, that person was like that. Hold up. That's supposed to be inmate 076. And Puff inmate number is 0666. Why is 0666 coming over on 0607? Why is Puff stuff coming over on his card? Hold up. Did he just say, take that, take that? Do I hear, bad boy, come out and play? They know his voice. And now for him to be giving people instructions to do things, like I say, he got to be one of the smartest dumb MFs we know. So if they got him on there telling people to get in touch with people or tell people to stop, because evidently you got to realize this. We may not be doing this pretty soon. We may not be even talking about Puff. None of these YouTubers. Because of what? They trying to get a gag order on social media. They trying to get a gag order on social media. That nobody should be discussing these cases or his case or anything about him. And that's crazy. I know the judge is not trying to stop people's freedom of speech, their constitutional right. How dare his lawyers with that bull crap? They're trying to get a gag order on social media. Anyone speaking on him. That's why, did you hear about that they had private investigators going to content creators? A few content creators